This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com.
That's a great one.
That's a great one.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
This is my favorite story of all time. Alright, moving on. You put zombie and you put theory in the title, and I don't want to do it.
Theory Zombie Kevin.
Diggnation.com.
Welcome to Diggnation, episode number 16. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation, of course, covers all the weekly top stories, or a few of the top stories.
Sure.
On the social news website, dig.com. It's digg.com.
That's right, and this week we're coming to you from my apartment again in sunny Los Angeles, California.
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles. And you had a great flight down here.
I did indeed.
Yes, you did. Love yourself some flying.
I hate flying. We had a problem, but anyway.
Okay, there wasn't a problem.
There was a freaking problem.
No, there wasn't a problem. Let's talk about beers.
All right.
Banked.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no, the plane turned.
We were too low. The pilot didn't know what he was doing. Anyway.
You should have got up there and tried to fly it. That would have went over well.
Trust me, I would feel more comfortable.
Right.
All right.
Beers.
All right, beers. We decided to go with some stock stuff this week. It's what you had in your fridge.
And we haven't had it on the show, I don't think.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, then
the Pyramid Hefeweizen. I can never say that right. It sounds like I'm slurring my words when I say it.
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen. There we go. It's better when you put a little slice of lemon in there, but you did not have any lemons.
I did not have lemons. I had avocado, but that seems sort of redundant is not the right word. We have an avocado beer here with a slice of avocado in it.
That would be disgusting, man. All chalky and pasty in your mouth. Not good.
Well, it'd be like beer guacamole. It'd be like guacamole. Beer-o-mole.
It's no good. All right.
Or upchucky. Let's move on.
Indeed.
No avocado for me. First story, live. Apple releases new thinner iMac with built-in camera. This is sort of an overarching story, not only about the iMac, but whatever. 2,460 people dug the story submitted by NDM007, who has submitted here before, so he's starting to make a little name for himself. The all-new iMac has 3 new features. It's thinner. It's got an iSight video camera built in, and it's got a new app called Photo Booth, the funniest app we've ever written. Don't know what the hell that means. But basically, what we thought was going to happen in the last episode we talked about it actually did happen.
Right, the video
iPod. Although it's now, and this is interesting, I thought they were going to have the video iPod and then the regular iPod. No. The iPod now plays video.
Right.
So it's not, because I had sort of assumed...
Well, you knew it was going to do MP3s as well, like in all their...
Yeah, but I assumed it was going to be like the iPod Photo. You could get the old iPod or you could get the iPod Photo.
Oh, no way.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Wait a second.
Come on.
No. They make a stand...
No, it didn't do that. It's now just...
Hold on.
The iPod is... There is no...
Don't believe you.
Look.
Yes,
the new iPod.
That's the splash screen. Hold on, let's go to the store and see what...
I'm sure you could buy the backdated ones.
Oh, you're right.
Look, see, it just says iPod.
Oh, that's...
See?
Interesting.
So this was a new deal for me, so exciting for me. But anyway, last week we talked about the fact that on October 12th, and then how great was it that Think Mac or whatever it was called, Apple Think Me?
Think Secret
was like, oh, no, we've had it confirmed that they're not going to, and totally didn't I beg it.
Yeah.
They've been sued by Apple, and I'm sure they got an email from Jobzo Rama saying, hey, guess what? Now you're going to work for me.
No,
so
you're
I don't know
right.
if Think Secret is now a website that people should even be looking at.
No, it's still a good website.
No, I'm serious. Like, come on. Now you know that they're in Apple's pocket.
Dude, hold on. No, you don't know they're in Apple's pocket.
Why would they? What? Oh, come on.
They've gotten a lot of rumors right in the past.
Yes, right, before Apple sued them.
That's how rumors are, though. I mean, sometimes you miss. You know, it's a rumor.
No, but this isn't missing. This is just stupid.
Well, it was probably a favor. Now,
yes, favor.
Let's talk about these different things. So, first, the new iMac.
Yes.
Don't really care myself. It's thinner. It's good for college students.
Yes.
Integrated camera.
I thought they were going to get rid of the iMac. I mean, do people really still buy the iMac?
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. Well, especially now, this last generation, just before they announced this one.
Yeah.
I never liked it. It looked like a really thick LCD, and it just didn't look right.
Was that the one with the peg and the swivel?
Yeah. Well, no. You mean the lampshade one? that the one you're talking
There
about?
was a lampshade one. What was the most? Oh no, the most recent was that just flat piece.
Right,
of
right.
crap.
It's still flat, but it's a little thinner now, and they've kind of rounded some of the edges, and they put a little camera in front. I don't know. I think it's a good machine, but they're still using the PowerPC processors. I'm going to wait till the Intel ones come out.
You know, yeah. I mean, whatever.
It's a hard sell.
It's a hard sell.
People in the know, because if you know that the Intel processor is going to come out 6 months from now or
and
8
the
months
price,
from now,
it'll be twice as fast and half as cheap.
and you'll be able to. Well, I don't know if it'll be.
Come on, that's
Dude,
the only
no,
reason they're doing this. So they can lower the
They're
price.
not going to lower their prices. This is
better.
Apple. It's like
I know,
sexy
Apple's-
hardware.
No, Apple's so stupid. Did you see that thing? A buddy of mine emailed me this thing called iProduct. It's like the spoof that was back
Oh,
on
I saw that,
January
yeah.
1st, where it was like, I'll buy anything because it's Apple. It makes me feel good about myself
very
and
true,
the
though.
environment. Like, what?
So, okay, so talk about the iPod though. Would you buy one of those? Plays video.
I don't know. Maybe.
You can download Lost. I got the first episode.
Yeah, for $1.99, I get it free every week. I can download it off torrent. I don't know.
I think that
Well, first off, $1.99 for.
I think that's the right price point.
No, it is for for a half-hour television show, not for a 4-minute short from Pixar.
No, I agree. I agree with that. That should be 99 cents.
Not even for a music
Well, I mean-
video. Not even for a freaking
No.
music video.
Music video should
When was
be
the last
99
time
cents.
you watched a freaking music
And
video?
who cares? You watch it once, you're like, and there's some hot girls. Maybe you go back.
Yeah, you're not going to listen to that in lieu of MP3.
Right.
Because if you're going to be listening to it, it's not like you're going to be staring at the thing.
And then when you transfer it over, you're like, yeah, exactly. We transfer over your iPod, then you lose extra space because it's the video, but you're jogging, so you can't really look while you're jogging, and then you
yeah,
get
right.
sick.
This is
and
not going to happen with music videos.
Right.
Like,
It's not going to work. But I'll tell you what, for shows, television, I think $1.99 is pretty cool.
it's not bad. A full
I missed
episode of Lost.
If I missed an episode of Family Guy, and I just want to go and grab it real quick, I'd probably use BitTorrent. But if this was
in lieu
available,
of BitTorrent.
no. What I'm saying is, this is what I want, a la carte like TV. I want to be able to buy the shows when I want. I don't want to have to spend $75 on my cable bill.
But think about this. How many shows does an average viewer watch? I'm not going to ask you because you'll say 0. But an average viewer, I watch probably 2 primetime shows a night. Each day.
You're different than me then.
Right. No. But I'm more of an average watcher.
Right. So you like.
So now you've got to say that's $4 a night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Times 30 is a lot more money than your cable bill
I understand
costs you.
that. Well,
So there's no way that I'm downloading all of my TV show this way.
okay. Now what about?
You know what they should do is they should do an a la carte. They should do or a carte blanche, some sort of carte where it's got.
There needs to be a card
There needs to be
involved.
some sort of cart involved, Apple, where it's got
Mario's Kart?
no Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. No, carte blanche, where you pay $40 a month and you can download any video you want for free.
I agree. I think that's the way to do it. And then you could subscribe to certain channels if you want just content from
Oh,
ABC.
and then no, but it would be great if you could have like $40 and then just all of your stuff came down to your iPod. As long as you could watch it on your TV, that's the next shift. Is it's got to be able to move. Although they said that you can do output to your TV.
Right,
That can't be good resolution.
No, it's not going to be. I mean, the problem
got an
is that the videos that you're
HDTV, I want
downloading they're small res, only like 320 by 240 or something like that.
Yeah.
They're not high res files. So I was watching on my computer and it looked fine. I was watching Lost, but if you scale it up, like 200%, 300%, then it starts to get all grainy and you're like, eh.
And it's a high definition show. You know what I mean?
Well-
Like when I download it off torrent and put it on my Xbox,
Right.
that I have the high
Looks
def
good.
input.
Well, here's the problem. Well, this is the thing. This is step 1 for Apple.
Yes.
Step 1.
And it's a step
They're
that it was
just-
clearly going to
They had to do it. This was the time. They've showed their hand now that this is the area and the direction that they're moving. 2 years from
I'd
now.
love to see what Diggnation looks like on an iPod.
What, Diggnation? Oh,
Yeah.
it'll look good. We're going to start releasing it so you can put it on your video iPod. So
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be good. But one thing real quick, 2 years from now, if they have this widescreen, like PSP style format, a lot thinner, smaller,
Sure.
has like maybe HDMI out, you can do high def right directly to your TV.
Well, first off, come on, it's not going
tell
to be
me.
big enough. It's not going to come on. The hard drive's got to be huge for
Well,
that.
I'm just saying.
Although I will say that the hour-long shows in high def are compressed. I think XBID mostly, or something like that, or maybe
What do they get them down to, file size wise?
700 megs.
See? So that's not
for
so
an hour.
bad.
It's not bad at all.
Imagine you could do something like that. And I mean, what do they have? Like 80 gigabyte hard drives now in these new ones?
80.
Yeah, I mean, they'll have 100, 150 out by that time. So I don't know.
It's
Good first step.
Why did they go with the black?
The black and the white is nice. I
Yeah,
like
I'm
it.
just interested why they have 60 gigs, not 80 yet.
Yeah, they do have 16. Oh, yeah, right. 3060.
It's interesting. The black is interesting.
I have the black Nano.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
Yeah,
clean.
they're cool. They're really cool. Nanos are cool. Anyway,
We
let's move
spent
on.
like an hour on that story.
Yep, that
right.
was the biggest story of the year.
But,
Let's move on.
all right, next story. World of Warcraft spyware. 1,863 people dug the story submitted by Leak79. It says Blizzard is looking for more than just your $15 a month. This is really interesting. Basically, what happened is, go check out the story. It links to rootkit.com, where this guy spent some time and actually analyzed what Blizzard is doing on your machine, what you have agreed to in the end user license agreement and the terms of service, is basically you can allow Blizzard to read information from every DLL that is loaded on your computer.
What?
Now, here's the reason. Here is what they're saying, the reason they're doing this. So as you're playing World of Warcraft, it's going out and it's taking a look at what types of processes you're running on your computer. Because there is a lot of bot.
Optimize it. Oh, bot stuff.
Yeah, it's the bot stuff. Because they're worried about people cheating. Because they know that if there's certain DLLs running, if there's certain, there's a bunch of different, free craft, and there's a bunch of they list like 6 or 7. Does Galaxy's go in?
I don't know if it goes in and scans, but it does not like you to use those speed up your guy things.
Exactly.
Like
and so they're trying to combat this by looking at what's on your machine, and this is how they're able to tell if you're cheating the system. Then they go in later and they mass ban you. That's when you hear World of Warcraft
mass ban this
5,000 people or something like that. Well, they have to keep it legit though. I don't know if this is the way to do it. It's kind of freaky. This guy was. He took quite a bit of time and went through and talked about all the different things that it's scanning for and looking at on your computer. But it can look at web browsers are open. He lists off a bunch of different things that it can do. But it's kind of freaky though, man. Does that worry you at all?
A little bit. I mean, I sort of stopped playing World of Warcraft, so not that much.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be happening on Galaxies. You wouldn't even know it.
It could be happening in Galaxies, and I wouldn't even know it. You want another beer?
I do.
You gotta get a good one.
All right.
Well, yeah, it does worry me a little bit, but you gotta get a beer, so let's move on to the next
Yes,
story.
keep going.
Geek goes popular on MySpace. 2,118 people dug this story, submitted by Mystic, but he uses a capital I and V and I to make the M. So it's actually I-Vi-stick.
No,
But it looks
Mystic.
like
It spells
Mystic.
the M.
It looks like Mystic. Looks like this guy really wants to be popular on MySpace. Actually, kind of interesting if you read it. Hey, I don't know what that last part is. Anyway, so the deal is this guy got into MySpace and was a little bit pissed that he couldn't add as much stuff as he wanted to add to MySpace. Like he wanted to do a bigger title and more HTML stuff, and so he started really looking into how they limit your HTML use and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, the guy found out. What are you doing?
Dude,
Are you eating?
There's chicken
We're
in here.
in the middle of the story. We're doing a show. You can't be eating.
Why do you divide your chicken up into little separate containers?
Dude, I'm doing a thing.
What do you mean?
Freaking chicken.
Sorry. Put
No,
it back.
you can have
Put
it.
it back.
Take it out. Although there's some really good spicy fried chicken down at the bottom if you
I don't
want
want fried chicken. I want the chicken breast.
Dude, well, have it. It's there. I
I'm
didn't
not
mean to
gonna
woo
Forget
you off with
Forget
it.
it.
That's the wrong word.
I was going to have just one piece of chicken.
All right, whatever. Anyway, let's continue on. So the deal was he found out a way that he could actually control the people who were looking at the profile.
Right.
So then what he did was he figured out a way to get it so that when people looked at his profile, it would add them instantly at him as their hero, which I don't know about the hero thing. I just logged into MySpace today, so I'm not sure about that.
I think as their friend.
But it's like elite friend. I think when it's a hero, anybody that they're friends with becomes friends with him or something like that. I don't remember exactly how hero works, but anyway, it's like a step above friend.
Okay.
Whatever. Figured out a way to not only have the person who's viewing that person be his hero or make him their hero, but every person that's a friend with that person also makes him their hero. So it's this weird exponential thing. He was getting emails from people saying will you stop it? They don't want to be friends with him, but then people will keep viewing it, and it went crazy. It was basically a worm because everybody that went there.
So how many friends did he end up getting?
919,664.
Holy crap.
And then he said a few minutes later I refreshed, it was 1.005 million friends requests.
Didn't he say he was like tired of girls denying him as friends or something?
Yeah,
like that?
well, he's clearly got some stuff going on. Because the way he talks about it, he's like, I mean, he seems funny enough, but like he talked about like, oh, I wanted to get some chicks and they're all hot, and then they wouldn't accept my profile, and I got mad, and so then I had a burrito, and it's like, what?
Yeah,
It's very stream of consciousness. This whole article is very into the mind of this guy.
So you've never used MySpace before. You just signed up, right?
I just signed up. I have friends of mine that are on MySpace, so I just signed up, and some girl named Heather sent me a random one. I had no idea who she was.
Is it your girlfriend? Or?
No. Random girl. Which is like, I want to invite you to MySpace. And so reading the story, I was like, I should check out MySpace. So I went onto MySpace, logged in, and if you want my MySpace thing, we're going to tell people our MySpace
Yeah, we should.
things. Mine is myspace.com/DiggnationAlex. Figured I'd make it easy. Mm-hmm. And then yours, which is yours?
Mine's myspace.com/SimpleNation.
Yeah. So add us as your friends. Maybe we'll say yes. I don't know. If we get inundated, we'll be like, I don't even know. Yes, I guess.
I don't.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we'll figure it out.
that's where we are. And I have to say, it's fun because like my friend Emily was on there, and she started she was logged in, and so I was like, oh, and so I opened up a chat thing, and she'd been doing MySpace for like months and months and months, and she didn't know about the chat. So I started popping up, and I was talking to her.
I don't
she
even
was
know
like,
about the chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
this is your friend
if
Emily
I'm
right here.
online, yeah, that's my friend Emily right there. So
Have
if
I met
she's
her before?
on, you haven't met her yet, but if she's online, isn't that a cool picture of her?
Yeah, let me see. Oh.
If she's online, it'll say online, and then you can do like initiate or I am with this person, and it pulls up this like Java chat applet.
I've never used that.
It's actually pretty fun. So I was chatting with her and blah blah blah. I got a couple friends. Not too
You have
many.
all girls in your profile.
Dude, that's how I roll.
Oh my gosh, look at your
Bitch.
girlfriend. If you want to see Alex's girlfriend, go check out his profile.
She's online. I should chat with her.
Is she online right now?
Yeah. No.
She only has
Yes.
one picture.
Well, yeah, but it's hot. She's smoking. Anyway, so this guy, so clearly he had a lot of time on his hands. So because of this, I logged in to MySpace. It's pretty cool. I need to put some more pictures up and all that. She's an itch.
Nice.
That's
It's
it,
an
right?
interesting little exploit, though. He doesn't release the code for it, though. So if you
No.
want to do this at home,
You got to figure it out.
you got to figure it out. Because he didn't say how he did
Clearly
it.
it's doable. Although, watch out, because you got major people like, I don't know who you are, stop stalking me. That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So,
Huge backlash.
yeah, whatever. Next story?
All right, next story. Let's see here. The iWood Nano. iPod case made from 100% natural wood. 1,775 people dug the story, submitted by another one from Indium007.
Dude, guy's hot today.
He's the next
is the,
Al Pacino.
He might be the next Albert Pacino. Maybe.
The iWood, it says, the iWood Nano available. What is he saying? The iWood Nano available in varieties. Oh, it's available in varieties such as maple, mahogany, pear, and walnut.
Pear.
It's carved from a single piece of wood and has a hinged lid. This is really
It looks really slick,
cool.
I gotta
So
say.
if you didn't understand my description there, basically it's a case for your Nano made
Yes.
out of wood.
Made out of wood.
And you think wood, stupid crafts crap. Do you know what I'm talking about? You
Yes,
ever go to those,
stupid crafts
No,
crap.
listen. You ever go to those
Yes,
fairs?
like the swap meets or whatever, and they have
I hate those.
I made this out of wood.
Everything's
It's
made out
for
of
your
wood.
Nano.
And there's like, I hate those.
But this is good. This is like laser etched, and like it closes fully on top of it, and you can still put your put the headphones through the wood.
It's like a tiny little what do they call those? Like
Case.
humidor, like.
It looks like a cigar case.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like a cigar
It
case.
looks
that
really
fits
cool,
the
actually.
Exact. Although I don't know what that G is. I'm assuming it's their company logo.
You can probably get your initial put on there if you want.
How great would that be if you could put like burn the Diggnation logo into it?
That would be cool. Do they offer that? It doesn't say if they do.
Sexy.
Anyway, check this out. It's definitely something that you've probably never seen before.
Dude, when iPod meets nature, danger ensues.
That's right. It's
know what that means.
It was definitely cool though, so we wanted to tell you
It
about
was cool. We should get them.
I
We
do
should
wanna
have the
get one.
company. Oh, if you work for the company, send us some. Although I don't have an iPod Nano,
Yes.
but I'll get one.
The guy that's sitting there carving these happens to be listening to Diggnation.
First off, not carving them by hand. Secondly, it's not some old man in West Virginia whittling them. Look at the website. That's the laser. That's done by laser. That's like, it put the block of pine in.
You just assume it's done by laser. How do you know that's carved with a laser? That could be done with like one of those little.
Dremel?
No, not a Dremel.
Okay, how much does it cost?
Like a
How
little,
much does
like a
it
little
cost?
router, like
How
a
much
little.
does it cost?
Let me tell you. Hold on. They don't tell the price right now. It's not
Okay, so maybe it is
available till the
handmade.
20th.
It's not available to the public until they make. Yeah, there's only one.
There's only one right now, but there'll be
But
more.
they're all different colors, so.
Depends on
Look,
the
if
kind of
it's
wood
done
that
by
you want.
hand, congratulations. If not, send us some. Good times.
All right.
All right, let's move on. Sign up page for Google Wallet. 1,162 people dug the story submitted by Trillion. The actual sign up page for the much anticipated Google payment service has been discovered. So this has been sort of bounded about that Google was going to come up with a rival to PayPal. And now somebody has actually found the page that shows purchase, and it says purchase, they own purchase.google.com and purchase.google.com. Purchases.google.com and purchase.google.com. But they said that now it's like this. It says, welcome to purchase, welcome back email. Before using purchases, we need to know a little bit more about you, additional information. If you want purchase to be a separate Google account, so you can change it to a different Google account. But they've actually removed the page because I think people have started to go, hey, look, you've got it up. Everything's clear.
I think they do this on purpose, man.
Dude, if so, they get it. You know what I mean? Like, they get how to leak this stuff to get people excited.
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
Of course. They were one of the first ones to kind of like just throw everything out there, do these crazy little searches where certain keywords came up, fun little things that you could do, like Leet Speak Google and like these little hidden beta features. They understand the viral, they understand how to be a huge like Fortune 500 company, but seem like it's like a group of like 12 guys working in a basement.
Exactly.
Which is key to their success.
Dude, well, that's what you want to keep is you want to keep the business side businessy so you can make money,
right?
And the non-business side non-businessy so that you can keep the users. Because it's like, anytime something goes corporate, or people think it goes corporate, they're like, we're out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is why we're totally never going to go corporate.
Unless we need to.
Or we can get a lot of money.
Then we might.
Yeah. But that's just because we're like Green Day.
But we'll let you know.
Yes. So that was that story.
Yeah.
Good times.
Excellent.
Google Wallet.
Can't wait for that one. It's going to be a big competitor to PayPal, they say.
Well, that's good. I mean, PayPal's great, but it's the only one that's out there.
It's funny because, they are the only one.
Maybe there's like PayPal 2. What was that? Remember?
It wasn't PayPal 2. There was another one that eBay had up for a while. What was that called?
SmackPal?
Anyway.
What? Google Wallet?
No, it wasn't it. Next one.
All right.
New Canon camera detects smiles. 847 people dug this story, submitted by Art. Let's just call him Art.
Yo, come on, you gotta read his name.
Art Van. I don't know. I don't know how to say this one.
Vandalay.
Is it Vandalay?
Yeah, look.
Is that how he says?
Yeah.
Is that some artist I don't know of?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I know every.
Is that from Seinfeld?
Nope.
It sounds familiar.
I know everything. That's not any of those things. No, I have no idea. I've never heard of Art Vandalord.
This is what he says. He says, this is cool. The camera has artificial intelligence system that waits for smiles and bright eyes to peak before it snaps the picture.
Peak.
How crazy is that?
It's good, but how fast is it? Can you fool it like?
Just like smile real fast.
Yeah, like right? Can you get like a picture of like blurred?
Download the video version just so you can see Alex making these faces.
I don't want to do that. Bad.
Yeah, so it's new technology from Canon.
Good. Hey, you know what? New technology is hot.
Yes.
I'm up for new technology.
I don't know what to say about this really. I mean,
well, it's going to save a lot of ugly people.
No, this is one of those things where it sounds good on paper. It's like, hey,
does it sound good or look good on paper?
Well, we've invented a technology that captures the smiles at their peak, but does it really work?
And first off, what if it's like a group of people and they're all smiling and blinking in different orders? Is it like 16 pictures and none of them connected?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I went to buy a new cell phone the other day, and some guy told me, he's like, you need this cell phone. This is the best one from Samsung. And I like Samsung cell phones.
Yeah.
I think they're great. I think they're awesome. And he's like, this is the one you want because you can just push a button and you speak into it, and it will do voice recognition, convert that to text, and then you can SMS it to someone. And I didn't even try it. I'm like, this is not going to work. I'm sorry. No, I'm not buying it.
Right.
Like, this is, and it's so tiny, like the little phones, I mean, it doesn't have enough brains. I don't know.
It doesn't have enough brains.
You know what I mean,
Kevin.
though? Like, you see this little tiny, like, phone, and I'm thinking, like, I'm going to be in a party.
Send message to Alex.
Exactly.
Hey, dude, I'm at the party. It's on 16th and 32nd.
Say I'm, like, buying hot dogs at 7-Eleven. It's like, it's not even going to get it right.
Dude, I don't need to go there to see 7-Eleven hot dogs.
It's not going to work. I don't know. I may say things like that.
I need to get a new phone. My phone battery sucks right now.
I got the...
yeah, I know, the Black Razor.
Black Razor.
Because you're hip to be square.
It's a cool phone.
It is, but you're on Singular now, not Verizon.
I know, and Verizon
You've seen the ads. It's all about the network. Because they have shite phones.
No, here's the problem. Okay, so it's a trade-off. On the West Coast, at least. I don't know about East Coast or anywhere else in the world. But
he just doesn't know about any of that.
What I'm saying is
he only has a little window in his own world.
Verizon kicks ass. They
on
really
the East Coast, it's great.
Their service, unbelievable. Phones, a little behind the times.
Horrible phones.
Horrible phones. That's the problem. Singular, on the other hand.
But now the Razor is coming out for Verizon. Just have no idea when.
Then the next generation will be out on Singular, and you'll be like, oh, I could have had the 2 megapixel.
No.
Yes.
Well, if we go to Japan, we're gonna have to get Singular anyway because it's.
I'm gonna bring my
GSM.
phone, and it's Singular.
I'm gonna do mine. Maybe I'll change to Singular.
You should.
Yeah,
like, who cares about the service?
No, I'm doing it. I do, because, dude, this is a beautiful phone. It doesn't freaking work anywhere.
Well, let me clarify. Hold on.
Come on.
It's not like Singular is that bad. They're good. They're just not Verizon.
Yes.
Okay. That had nothing to do with the story.
No. That's
right.
okay. Dude, speaking of which, did you see the little spoof that they did of us on Hack 5?
Yeah, I did.
That was so freaking funny.
That was pretty funny. We even got Prager's cell phone going off.
They did Prager.
Yeah, if you have no idea what we're talking about, there's a downloadable show. It's all about like hacking and like shady stuff.
Yeah, Hack 5.
It's called Hack 5.
Well, it's like HAK.5.
Is it HAK.5? Do a search on Google. Check them out. These are some kids. They're like, I don't know, what, mid-20s?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
They look like just out of college or college kids.
They're putting together a pretty cool little show, you know? Some good content there. They showed you how. My favorite one is, I didn't watch the full last episode, but the one before that, they had actually how to put OS 10 on your PC.
Oh, yeah, right. They did that, didn't they?
Like the x86 based OS 10,
Yeah.
which is highly illegal, but they haven't been sued yet.
You know what? Good for them.
And Apple listens to our
Secret.
podcast, and you're screwed now.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
Hack 5.
Love the little
Great show while it lasted.
spoof, but you're now going to go to jail. No, we would have been in jail a long time ago.
That's right.
Let's move on.
Next one.
Wolfenstein 3D created with Flash 8. 1,018 people dug the story, submitted by B Digital. B as in the bee that can sting you. Digital.
This is fun.
Powerful play, Wolfenstein 3D online. This is so much fun. I
This
have no
is
idea
awesome.
how they were able to do this. Go. How do I go? Go.
No, you're right-clicking on a Flash app. It's not gonna be like,
I'm trying to go. Lives, go.
refresh, dude.
Refresh,
your
refresh,
page.
refresh.
I'm in.
refresh,
Look at it.
refresh.
So here's a little audio
You're
what it sounds
playing?
like. Hold on.
My Naven!
Hold on. I can't open the door. Oh, I got that stupid. Where's the gun? Oh,
You just shot.
did I? Oh, the
This
door's
is great.
shut.
If you ever want to
Okay.
watch a monkey
No,
screw
no.
in a basketball, this is it.
You're absolutely right. I'm not going to play this right now.
You're just like.
Okay, so it's Wolf 3D. If you have no idea what Wolf 3D is,
Wolfenstein 3D
so
started
basically-
the whole revolution of first-person shooters.
They did. This was like
I remember playing this when I was a kid on my like freaking 386
SX16 Packard
Yes.
Bell.
Boyakasha.
Yes.
I had an IBM PS1, which was great. I accidentally reformatted a person's floppy disk because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, why is this not
dude.
running? I'll format it.
I was cleaning up files on my hard drive.
Never good
And I
idea.
deleted the DOS directory.
Oh.
Yeah, that was one of my things back in like, that would have been like 92 or something.
That'd be
like
what we
that
call
when I
the
was first-
DizOS.
Yeah, I made a mistake. But learn a lot.
Kevin Rose lives
Wolf
to learn
3D.
again. Wolf 3D on the computer Flash, love it.
This is before Doom, so if you're a big fan of Doom or just got into it, check out. This was what kind of the guys. I think some of the guys worked on the
Dude,
same
is this-
project, right? Didn't the guys
Yeah.
go on to create Doom after this? Because this was Apogee, right? The software.
Was it Apogee? No, I thought it
Yeah,
was
it was
id.
Apogee. No, it wasn't id. Wolf 3D wasn't id. I think it was Apogee,
Was
or maybe it was
Doom for the first id?
I think Doom was, but I think some of the guys from Apogee left and
Or
created.
Quake?
No,
Doom
was way
first.
before Quake.
It
Yeah,
was Doom, Doom 2, Quake, right?
it was Wolf 3D Hexen, like Hexen 2.
No, Hexen 2 was out
Wait, was
way
it
after
Doom?
Doom.
And then, was it Doom then Hexen?
Probably
was it the
Doom
same
then
engine,
Hexen.
I think.
It was Doom then Hexen.
don't
Doom
know.
was the first engine that they put out. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the etymology is of the first-person shooter,
Yeah.
which clearly we have no info on.
But play the game.
It's fun. Now, I'm assuming, can you download the actual Flash application and keep it on locally, store it locally?
Remote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking because I wanted to play it on the airplane.
You could probably load it.
You are a bastard.
No, you load it up.
I'll try it.
Shut, make your computer go to sleep,
Shut my computer.
and then wake it up on that plane. Good
There we
to
go. Try it.
All right.
You're flying today, so give it a shot.
I hate flying.
There you go.
Next story. Hackaday goes
story.
independent. 1,029 people dug the story submitted by Molly Hackett. It said Hackaday wasn't part of the deal when AOL bought Weblogs Inc. They will continue to do what they've always done, independent of any network.
Now, this is big because we talked about this last week, right? Last week?
Right.
About the fact that Weblog or Blogspot, or what was the one that got bought by AOL?
Weblogs Inc. Yeah.
Weblog Inc.
The Engadget folks,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all those guys.
Right.
Yeah, so this was a part of the Weblogs Inc. network, but they're saying that they wanted to keep it independent. We've always wanted to keep it.
What? Are they still owned by AOL?
No, they're not still owned by AOL.
What's the hesitation?
I don't know, man.
Where is it?
I'm not gonna.
No, say it.
No!
This is the forum.
I just don't know. I mean, I don't think AOL wanted the site in the first place. Do you see what I'm saying? It's hacker content They've always kind of like done some borderline illegal stuff. Not really illegal stuff, but stuff that like, kind of would be in the gray area.
So you're thinking this is AOL saying we don't want Hackaday, and then them coming out and saying we didn't want to be bought by AOL?
I don't know if that's the case.
But isn't that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
But isn't that what you're thinking?
No, I'm not saying that. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I have to talk to my friend Jason that works over there. I don't know what the deal is. But I'm glad that they're independent because, if AOL had to like censor a hardware hacking site, it would be all over. It would be like how to paint your Xbox controller.
Right, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
The stupidest like hacking stuff.
Spray paint.
Yeah, so I'm glad that they're indie and hopefully they'll continue to make some money somehow.
Cool.
I'm sure they'll get some advertisers.
We'll hack that Hackaday.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good times. Next story, Blockbuster could have bought Netflix for $50 million. 876 people dug the story submitted by Hacking Netflix. Ironic. In one of the biggest business blunders yet, Variety is reporting that Blockbuster could have bought Netflix for $50 million. Sounds like a lot. Now, Netflix is worth $1.4 billion. And Blockbuster's market cap is about $850 million.
This makes me so happy.
Well, it makes you happy because Netflix gets to be as cool as it still is.
I just hate Blockbuster.
Dude, Blockbuster, do you remember Errol's? Did you guys have Errol's, the video store?
No.
In Virginia, there were like two things. It was Errol's and then Blockbuster came in, and it was always like, do we go to Errol's, do we go to Blockbuster? And Blockbuster just slaughtered Errol's. Just came in and just whoosh. But I'm happy that Netflix is like, you know what? You don't need a storefront.
Right.
And that's great. I'm glad that somebody is making money off of that idea that you don't need a storefront.
Well,
but the fact that Blockbuster could have bought them, and it so clearly was just not forward thinking. It was clearly like, why would we want online? We don't need online. And now backtrack, flash forward, and they're like, we want online so bad.
Exactly, and that's the problem. Is like Blockbuster was so concerned about how much money they could screw you out of for the longest time.
Yep.
That when they saw Netflix, they were just like, oh, forget this. Like we don't want anything to do with them. They're not charging late fees.
Right.
We're not interested in their business model. They don't have storefronts.
Right.
You stupid mother.
That's exactly what they are.
I hate those guys. They're
And now they're selectively closing their stores. I mean, Blockbuster is not long for this world.
Do you know how many times I've been screwed by Blockbuster?
Dude, you know how many times? I don't think anybody that has a Blockbuster membership doesn't have a bad story about Blockbuster.
I've been screwed. Like, dude, I've seriously spent like a couple $100 because of late fees. Like something I forgot, and then all of a sudden like. And then they they
do the thing where they call you or they send you a letter.
Do you know where? Yeah, they send you these little letters in the mail. Do you know where it's even worse now? So now, if you don't return your Blockbuster movie, they just charge you for the entire movie.
Yeah, you buy
it's yours to keep.
Right.
And it's just like I don't have a case. It's scratched because somebody else used it before me.
I don't want this. I don't know. They're dorks.
There's only a couple years left.
Yes, I don't think they're.
Unless they do something.
Blockbuster's a little long in the tooth for the digital age.
But
they have Milwaukee, so that's good. I don't know, I made that up. Is that it? I think that's it.
I think that's it. We're done.
Well, let's, did you want to do that user email?
Yes. Okay, so here's the deal.
Yes, here's the deal.
We thought it would be pretty cool
if
at the end of each episode we do some kind of viewer email.
Yeah,
we have,
read
answer
one or two or answer some questions or something.
So if you have a question for Alex or myself about computers, technology, dating, gadgets,
beer, wine, cheese. What else do we know about? Food, cars,
green tea,
clothing, Keith.
MMORPGs. Tell you all about Keith if you want to know.
If you have any questions, hygiene, watches, cell phones, candy, guitars.
You're looking around your house and seeing cell phones and candy and.
Where was candy?
Right over there.
That's a case for a lamp.
Okay.
Anyway, if you have any questions for us, if you just want to make a comment about the show, or whatever you want to do, send it to dignationfans@gmail.com. And yes, we have not been checking that because we've been so busy.
But we will.
We will. We'll start checking it now.
In the subject line, put question for the show.
Yeah.
That way we know.
Or something more specific. A question for the show.
That's what I said.
I know, I was trying to think of something, and then I couldn't. So I was like, that's fine. Question for the show is perfect.
Okay.
So question for the show, whatever you want to talk about.
Exactly.
And then we'll go through that, and we will pick one. Also, we're still working on the trip to Tokyo.
Let's give him a free t-shirt. The person,
We don't even have t-shirts. This is my little sister's t-shirt. She came to visit me and
Well,
she
show
left.
off your shirt so everyone can see it. So if you're watching the video version, Alex is showing you his Diggnation shirt right now. It is a little small on you.
Well, it's my little sister's shirt. And I just put it on. I was like, ooh, I can fit in this. All right, I'll wear it.
Nice.
So, Ozzy, I will send you your shirt in the mail when I see you next. And that doesn't
Ozzy?
make any sense. Yeah, her name's Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Well, her name's Olivia, but I call her Ozzy. Everybody calls her O.
Yes.
Like O period, Z period.
Yeah, gotcha.
Anyway, nice.
All right.
So we are working on the Tokyo thing. We've gotten your emails. If you sent us emails offering stuff up for Tokyo, we got them. We're looking through them. One guy was from Dolby Labs Tokyo, who's friends with Jack,
Right.
we know, up in San Fran, and he was like, dude, you can come and use our equipment and maybe shoot at Dolby in Tokyo, which would be hot. Then some guy owns like a studio/bar space in Tokyo.
Which he said we could use.
He said we could use it, and we're
He sent us
totally
pictures, which is really cool.
It looks great. We're probably going to shoot there.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get everything coordinated. We don't know how we're going to pay for any of this, but we're all very excited. So if anybody, I mean, if there's any companies out there that are in Tokyo that want us to, we could you have them sponsor the show for that week by sending us out to Tokyo. I know it's a big deal. Anybody knows of any hotels that works at a hotel or works at an airline or anything that we can do, because we really want to make
Or
this
just
happen.
cool places to visit too while we're out there. I'm down with those emails too, because
We got a couple of those. Like some people, this guy from Kyoto wanted us to go out to Kyoto and Osaka. Some really fun stuff. So we're gonna try to coordinate it for a week. I think Kevin and I are just gonna take a vacation and shoot a Diggnation while
Right.
we're there.
So we'll probably end up, using our vacation time to do this. I haven't taken. When's the last time you took a vacation?
I haven't taken a vacation since I got fired for like 6 months and didn't work.
It's been a long time for me, like 2 years.
But to tell you the truth, it hasn't
guess that is a vacation.
been a vacation, because when
Right,
you're,
you
you're an
wanna
actor,
go
you're
away
looking
somewhere,
for work and blah blah blah.
Auditions.
But a meeting with some new voiceover agents.
Oh, nice.
Very excited. Yeah.
So you'll be doing like cartoons and stuff?
I'm gonna try. I've had a voiceover agent for a little while. I've auditioned for a couple different cartoons.
Anything good we'd know, or?
Nothing that's come out yet. I mean, a couple things for Adult Swim, stuff like that. But my voiceover agent got fired. I had no idea. I was sitting down at an audition. My buddy was like, "Hey, sorry to hear about your voiceover agent." I was like, "Hear what?" And so then I was like, I gotta change. So I sent out my
That's
voiceover
cool.
demo. I got a couple meetings. Very excited.
Awesome.
I need to get a new theatrical agent too, but neither here nor there. Anyway.
Anything else you want to tell the public?
The world about my life? No, I'm pretty good. So let's hit the sponsor. GoDaddy.com has been sponsoring the show for almost 3 weeks or 2 weeks, something like that. And they've loved sponsoring us, and we've loved having them.
Yeah, for sure.
But so they changed one of their sponsors. Their edit. This is the quote that we have. Their edit again. First, it was the $1.99 domains. Now GoDaddy.com is offering rock bottom prices on hosting plans. Okay, so now prices start at just $3.95 a month. All the plans include no setup fee, no annual commitment, a 99.9% uptime guarantee. That's pretty cool. Free forums, blogs, photo galleries, and much, much more. As a special offer for Diggnation listeners, you can take an additional $5 off any $30 or more purchase. All you need to enter is the code, and the code this week is ALEX. A-L.
You were so stoked when you saw they changed the code.
Dude, I was like, rock on! And I had no idea. Prager
That's awesome.
emailed me and was like, dude, here's the new copy. And he was like, check out what the source code is. I was like, dude,
I didn't know they did. Well, they have a huge hosting business too, which is
I had
kind of.
no idea,
It was
yeah.
initially like just domain registrations, but
Yeah,
they
right.
do a lot of hosting stuff now, which is cool. Yeah, good deal.
Cool, rock on.
All right,
that's,
so-
anything else you
That's
want to say
it.
before
Well,
we
let's
go?
talk about our URLs.
Yes.
Dig.com for all the latest stories. Dig.com/top stories is where you'll find some of the stuff. Like there's a bunch of other stories we never talk about.
Right, yeah.
But there's 50 or 60 top stories of the week. We only cover 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And then dig.com/user/Kevin Rose and
Dig.com/user/Alex Albrecht for all the stuff that we've dug throughout the week, and I'm starting to dig more. Took a little hiatus. I don't know why, but I did. Now I'm digging more.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's it for this edition of Diggnation. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Until next time.
Booyaka shot. Wow, you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Welcome to Diggnation episode number 16. I just spiked the audio, and I'm Alex Albrecht. Welcome to Diggnation episode number 16. I'm Alex Albrecht.
Why do you do your head cock like that every time you...
It's because it's important. It's newsworthy.
Sorry.
Really?
Last one.
Is it newsworthy?
Sorry.
Welcome to Diggnation episode number 16. I just surprised myself. And I'm Alex Albrecht.